Hey, it's Baz here back with another YouTube video, and today I want to talk about PlayStation is working on a counterpunch to Xbox Game Pass claims God of War creator. Let's get to it. So I've just got home, just seen this article, want to go through the article and want to talk about it as well. Let's see what it has to say. David Jaffe cites Sony sources who reportedly say it will react to services' popularity. Sony Interactive Entertainment is working on a counterpunch to Microsoft's popular Xbox Game Pass service, a former senior developer has claimed. That's according to God of War creator and Twisted Metal co-creator David Jaffe, who claims to have spoken to a number of his sources within PlayStation about the company's plans to respond to the popularity of Microsoft's subscription service. Game Pass launched in June 2017 and has become central to Microsoft's gaming business, attracting over 18 million subscribers. As of January 2021, it offers Xbox and PC players access to over 100 titles, including all first-party games at launch, with a growing number of also available on Android devices via cloud. Sony has said on multiple occasions that the Game Pass model wouldn't work for PlayStation. Speaking to GamesIndustry.biz last September, SIE boss Jim Ryan claimed subscription type model would be unsustainable for PlayStation studios because it often sees its first party games budgets growing to well over 100 million. However, in November 2020 interview with Russian news agency TASS, Ryan also suggests that Sony may have an ace up its sleeve to counter Game Pass. There is actually news to come, but just not today, he said when asked how PlayStation will respond to Microsoft's subscription service. We have PlayStation Now, which is our subscription service, and that is available in a number of markets, he continued. Jaffe, who worked on PlayStation for 14 years but left the company in 2007, has also heard from his sources at Sony that a response to Game Pass is in the works. I've said time and again that people who are writing Jim Ryan's obituary are way premature, he said in a video published on his YouTube channel on Thursday. We had the guy on the show yesterday that had made the petition to fire Jim Ryan, and I was like, dude, that was way premature because Jim Ryan doesn't owe anybody. Sony doesn't owe anybody. The truth about what is coming and what their counterpunch to Game Pass is. What I can tell you is I know they are doing some stuff because I know people at Sony who have told me that they are doing some stuff. He continued, there will be a response to Game Pass. What it is, we don't know, Jaffe added. Here's what I would say I worry about. If Jim Ryan thinks the proper response to Game Pass is to emulate backwards compatibility, PS3 games, PlayStation 2, PS1, and then to also add trophies, which is what that patent suggests they are going to do, and they're also going to fold into all the movies and shit and make a gaming service. He's absolutely wrong if he thinks that makes it with PlayStation Now is the way to go. That would make me go, I don't think the man has a clue, because that's not going to compete with Game Pass, but I don't know if that's the case, but I don't think Jim Ryan is ready to throw under the bus at all. Cloud gaming subscription services PlayStation Now fully launched in 2015 and now houses a software library of more than 700 PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 games, which can be streamed to PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 and PC, and over 300 PlayStation 4 titles which can be downloaded and played on consoles. Sony slashed PlayStation Now prices in October 2019 in a bid to be more competitive with the rival streaming services, and also began adding blockbuster games each month, which are available for a limited time. It's possible that Sony could look to strengthen the service either with the addition of day one releases, similar to Microsoft's Game Pass strategy, or PS5 games. PlayStation Now had over 2.2 million subscribers as of April 2020, according to Sony, up from 1 million in October 2019. Recently, the company has also launched other initiatives which would be viewed as moves to counter the popularity of games. The PlayStation Plus collection arrived in late 2020, offering a library of 20 PS4 games which PlayStation Plus subscribers can play on PlayStation 5. Asked in November if there were plans to grow the collection, which currently consists of 10 first-party games and 10 third-party ones, Ryan told GQ Sony is taking a wait-and-see approach. And Sony has given away over 10 free games this spring as part of its Play at Home initiative, including first-party title Ratchet & Clank and Horizon Zero Dawn. So, we just went through the article. There's a lot of information in there. There's a lot of stuff that people have heard before. I'm not going to go over and spend a lot of time talking about what's in this and what's not in this. But it's a lot of speculation, and obviously we know that Jim Ryan has come out and said that there is going to be equivalent for Game Pass. What that is, we don't know. Would we like Game Pass that Microsoft has? Would we like Sony to have the equivalent that is the same? We know that Jim Ryan has said that it's not sustainable for the money that they put in to their games. Say, for example, in this they've stated that anything, like say they put $100 million into a game, it's not sustainable to have their games put in Game Pass on day one for a fixed amount of money. One of the reasons is for me that PlayStation Now isn't what it needs to be for them to make money. For the amount of subscribers they have on and for the price that it is to the consumer, it isn't sustainable. But if you look at the likes of Game Pass, which you have the different options, you know, obviously they have well, Game Pass I think is £8 here, so it's probably about $10, it's probably the same as or PlayStation Now. PlayStation Now has an £8, £8, $10, I think it's around that, PlayStation Now subscription. Game Pass obviously has, not with including the likes of your Xbox Live, so you can't play for your online, but you can play $7.99 or I think it's about $10. Now, obviously then if you want to be able to play online and all the extra services, it jumps from £11 up to $15 on your Xbox Ultimate. Sorry, waffling a bit here. But imagine if Sony sorted out the pricing plan and had something similar to Xboxes. Obviously, they're talking a lot about backwards compatibility. That's not the point here. That it wouldn't, they can't go the same route. I think Sony needs to have their own spin on it, and have some similar features as well, and have, I would like them to have a lot of backwards compatibility, what Microsoft has as well. Try and the way I'm looking at it, right, Sony revamps it. They have a new PlayStation Now equivalent subscription, but better. So whether that be they don't put their big AAA budget games day and date, and maybe focus until they build it up, put AA games or whatever, some lower budget games in day and date on that day, and say after 3 or 6 months or a year, whatever, 9 months or a year, then the AAA games goes into that whenever they've made enough money off of them, and then they put it in there for people who haven't bought it, that can play it through the subscription service. They could do it that way. They could put them in, all games in day and date, but maybe charge a one-off fee at the start. So say to get God of War 2 day and date, or whatever the games, like the new Ratchet and Clank or the new Horizon Forbidden West game. And so to get it day and date, the second option for me would be to get it on day one, you pay a one-off fee of, so say the game's brand new, $70. You pay a one-off fee, say $30. This is just me spitballing here. What it could be, 30, 40, 10, 20, whatever. Say $30, but that could be a variation. You pay $30, then you get the game in on day one, and you can play it for as much as you want at that stage. Now, if they didn't want to do that either, the last option is to not put, build up your subscription service first, start adding a few games and keep building up until you see more subscribers, and just keep building up until they can do it so that they have enough subscribers. But that's a more long one. I don't know if people would, I think people would rather probably the first two options that I'm thinking about. You could build up your Game Pass and build it up and start adding games in, bigger budget and better until start to get to a bigger number of subscribers, and then that's when you can start putting all your big budget games then into it. Personally, I would think I would prefer the first two options. If you had to wait, there is people who buy the game day and date, and that's fair enough. They'll want to hit them subscribers. Give people the option. You can buy the game. You can still subscribe. You still get all these other games. There's plenty of perks that's in there. And you need it's not everybody will buy them games. So if they want to wait 3 to 6 months, 9 months, a year, we'll put them in there at that stage when we've made enough money on them. Or maybe somebody who, like myself, if there was enough value in whatever the PlayStation Now or Game Pass equivalent will be, that if you wanted to play that game but you didn't want to spend the $70, if you're in a subscription service and you're happy enough paying $20, $30, $40, to try and bring it into there quicker, that could be an option as well. So you could have a pass or a PlayStation. I'm just going to say this, but I'm not meaning I wanted to be called this, but like PlayStation Game Pass there. Give them the option that they could have it day and date if they want, or they could, if there's, subscription service, wait that 6 months, pay the extra money up front to have it quicker. Do you know what I mean? There's different options Sony can do. I'm not saying that's the way they're going to do it. That's just my opinion. I'm here to make a video, and I want to talk about, what I think, what could be the possibility, and, I'm interested to hear what you think as well. So if you want to put a wee comment in the description or the comments below, we can have a chat about it. And if there's somebody has a good idea, and maybe I could do a future video on something else on it as well. But here, I'm rambling on long enough, and I'm gonna end it there. So if you're liking the content I'm creating and you want to help support the channel, any support is very much appreciated. If you hit that wee like button, if you want to hit the wee subscribe button as well, you can see all my other videos. If you want to hit the wee notification bell, you can see when all my future videos drop. And I'll see you in the next video. See you soon. Bye.